my sister Mata boss, how are you? I want to go. I was put already one book.
Right, kunema sawira chiri pano Kanyarazo Airport Lounge. Saka chiri kuti kuneva kumburuka vachibuda nevari kumburuka vachipinda tinokutambira ine maoko maviri pa lounge pedu.
And also don't forget to get a Sawira international plan today.
Nampla.
Yes.
Anyway.
Hello Zimbabwe, welcome to another exciting episode of In Touch with the Legend, your favorite footballing show where we bring you a Zimbabwe footballing legend to come here and share with us their footballing journey. I always enjoy these stories. You know, I don't know about you guys, but today we have got a very, very popular legend in the house and he's going to be telling us about his footballing journey. My name is Alex Bunjira and Nyarazo Group powering this show together with Seal Sawira Mukuru. Nyarazo Group. We've got Mr. Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe is right here in the studio, the current Yada FC coach. Tasangana pano pa Blawayo kontudu ziyatuni. Parangantiri ndakungona kuti pacha. Tikavatongota mdara uyaitora nyenye. Yatinzwa mdara muri foyere. Tawaijeka ika.
Yeah.
Tawaijeka waijeka tikatanga legend ratisvikira pada.
Yeah, surely.
Duma.
I never expected to be sitting.
You were surprised that?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw you guys, I was surprised.
What are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here? There's not a big match in Blawa and.
Ah, trana guma. Trana guma. Otherwise, Muribo.
No, I'm. I don't check it.
And
Yeah,
I see you're doing well with the other, and you're going to be telling us stories because we last heard you at Blower Chiefs flying with the Blower Chiefs. And suddenly, there should be a story behind this story because I'm going to go to piece of this.
Yeah, like
I don't get
I guess you said guma.
But we are here. Yeah, we want to hear the story. I think we'll get into it. Kumberu uko, but we want the history. We want to know who is Mdara Jongwe. Where were you born and how did you grow up? All this, that early days of your life.
I wish I hope.
Toyanya ugo uma technical director atanda kuverenga ugo. But uzazazu.
I guess. Yes. I hope I still remember. Yeah? But
I'm not doing that.
I'm born Maxwell. Those tarandakapiwa na mai wangu na mai na baba wangu and I was born in Wedza.
Kutakaendesa rakapo.
I was born in Wedza.
Oh, okay.
Chugondo in an area called Chugondo. We just, maybe I would say we are village neighbors with the vice president.
Oh, yes, from Wedza, yes.
Yeah, we come from the same area.
Oh, okay.
That's where I was born, Dara, and not at a hospital, in one small hut. I did.
You share that kind of history. I was born in my mother's kitchen.
Yeah, I did my grade 1 and part of grade 2 at St. Margaret's Primary School out there. Mm-hmm. Then I came to Blawa. I'm a Blawa boy. Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Not a Wedza boy?
No. Wedza is the only way I was born, but otherwise I grew up in Blawa.
Oh, is it?
I grew up in the streets of.
How did you come here?
Yeah, my brother was here. We were born with 7 in our family, 2 girls and 5 boys. And 2 of the boys were in Blawa. One was a policeman, the other one was in the electrical field.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who brought me here.
Okay.
Yesteryears the father would send maybe 2-3 boys or 2-3 kids to school.
Then Mimi take over.
Then they volunteer to take over, to take the burden of the
parents.
The parents. So I came here. It's a term grade 2. I was at Loveve Mbizo Primary. I was there up to my grade 7. I still remember a few teachers there. I still remember my grade 7 teacher vividly, Mrs. Isbanda.
Aswairova?
No, she liked
me. She was beautiful.
I wasn't looking at.
Why are you vividly?
No.
No, but some of us, we actually know the beautiful teachers that we had in primary school.
She liked me so much to the extent that at some holidays she would invite me to a place and I would spend the holiday with.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's where the vivid.
The son. There was a Mlambo who was then teaching some of the technical subjects, was teaching leatherwork. Skatso was teaching metalwork, Mugadza. Those were the coach teachers at primary. I played football there at primary. But it was nothing.
Wait a minute. Metalwork in primary school?
Yeah, metalwork. There was metalwork and leatherwork. Yeah.
So, education system
we I think we missed it along the way. Because I remember there was metalwork, there was leatherwork. So I could make.
I know. You remember even Taita Tangati to name a lesson on craft. Quite a craft, art. I think though
they are inventing, we are inventing something.
But if you look back,
I did metalwork at primary. I did leatherwork at primary.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, then I went to Loveve Secondary. Yeah, at primary it was nothing of note. Then there was not even a central registration of players who would hop from one club to the other. Wherever you felt your friends were playing, you would just go. I was with the Zimbabwe Saints juniors. I would come from Lufeve, come to Rose Camp where Zimbabwe Saints was training then. But it was nothing not of note to talk about. Ne group rana Garikai Rodzi, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was our crop. Then I went to Lufeve Secondary. There I was now playing football. I think I played I was drafted in the first team when I was in Form 2. Form 2, yes, and I remember my captain then was February Bganya. He was a very good player. I don't know how he lost his way in football, but then during those days, the parents would insist on you pursuing your academics more than you would.
Of course.
You would pursue your football. And then I played there was very competitive football then. Zifa organized football from Division 4 up to...
Yes.
Yeah, I played in Division 3 for a team which was in Loveve.
Well, you were still in high school?
Yes, called Bluebirds. And still at high school, that's when I had my stint at Monarch, a very strong Division 1 side.
Okay, yes.
Then, there was Tobias Mjikambanje then. But those guys quickly went to what? That's when Tobias went to Zimbabwe Saints, then Highlanders. Because his brother Tapua was at what? Was at Zimbabwe Saints.
Oh, okay.
And in the same team there was Tani Banda.
Tani Banda was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Tani Banda was good.
I remember there was one cup when we knocked out Black Aces. Black Aces which had Alan Higgin, Baron Manuel, that crop. We knocked them out. And that actually affected that team.
When you were at Monarch?
Yeah. That affected the team.
Which year was this? Was team in Monarch here in
I wish I would recollect the years.
Zifa Cup.
Zifa Cup.
Where my team lower division. Yes, I think I remember I think I remember that game.
Then I also had a short stint. There was one Division 1 team which was very popular, well resourced. It was called Melina Husky.
Oh yes.
I was briefly there, but I think I quickly chickened out. The coach was the legendary Gibson. Omela, and
Okay,
the training I couldn't.
I know. I know. Black UV.
I couldn't cope.
Toby was hard.
I couldn't cope. I chickened out. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, I've left out. I played as well for a Division 2 side, Dunlop. And then I also was doing my I was pressurized into academics, and I went Dunlop. I trained as a tire technologist full time.
Oh, at Dunlop, Papa.
Dunlop, yeah.
Uchitamba bora.
Uchitamba bora ipapo.
Okay, yeah.
Because we then
Bando zvaitika kuti arastering vaitaimira kunotamba team inokupa graft. Wapinda graft watangotorwa graft kutamba
graft uchienda kubhora kwainga to something else. Then we had moved because initially we were staying in New Luveve. We then moved to Old Luveve, and then we moved to Green Hill, the other side of town.
Green Hill, masala.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the other side of town. In Bulawayo, it's not like in Harare we talk of north of Samora.
Yeah.
In Bulawayo we talk of the western
side,
and the
eastern and western suburbs.
The eastern was for, then. So we went to. That's where Dunlop was.
Oh, okay.
It was training at Founders.
Oh, okay.
So, but then, along the way, I couldn't balance the work and the what?
And the football.
And the football. So I stuck to my work. But I guess I was always a football person. And along the way, we had a family business away from Bulawayo. That's how I left Bulawayo, actually.
Oh, okay.
And we were into wholesaling. And I had to come to Harare, and not only in Harare, we were 50 kilometers outside Harare along Toko Road, Nyamapanda Road.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Pabora. So that's how I left Bulawayo. I was I end up family business. Are you prepared to come? And I'm leaving formal employment.
Yeah.
And then you remember Dunlop was one of the companies.
Big companies,
yeah.
Elite,
yeah. And they're trying to convince me. I took the challenge, though.
And left.
And went there. Yeah, of course.
What enticed you?
No, it was just family responsibilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brother came, he gave me the plan of what we wanted to do, and he asked me if I could join the train. And eventually I agreed. So I'm at the growth point now. I was staying in Maborane and driving to the growth point. But I made the growth point. Practically, most of
You were driving already?
No, not like we were driven to.
Oh.
To time I No, but my brother then that was the time when even TVs were something.
Yeah.
It's the color. It's black and white. I remember when we were still in New Luveve, we would go probably half of New Luveve to the former president, the first president, Kenan Banana's house.
Yeah.
And we to fill up with kids wanting to watch
TV.
Vamkadota and the sounds of Saturdays. You had to be there early to find a place.
Space in
Mbamacho. Yeah.
What are you actually allowed people to actually come to his house?
In our maybe 60, 70 kids.
Angato president?
No, not yet. Before independence.
Yes.
And we would fill up that place in numbers.
Kunyeba.
Yeah, taimuki. Waito manufano wameka sure wageza wasura mafuta.
Wasoenda kumba kwa wanu usina
would not be allowed. So that's as an experience. So I made the growth point.
Yeah.
And the football in me made me now. I was juggling Every day in the afternoon, I go back to Harare. Then I eventually said, my brother, let me stay in what?
It's good.
At the Gross Point. I think it was around 1989, thereabout. There are houses built by the council, and I got one.
Okay.
I got one, so I was comfortable there. I had to make myself comfortable because I'd already made a decision that left everything. All I would have wanted to look for another job and start afresh. So I had to make myself comfortable. And there was a football team there. But, social.
Yeah.
Social, and you look here, you have played very competitive football there.
Yeah.
And you are playing with these guys who are and the like.
Yeah. Co-ground, man.
Yeah. In ground, it's like you are playing beach football.
Yeah.
It was, but then there was football in me.
Yeah.
So I would join them,
Yeah.
And I guess I had some experiences in those farm games. I remember one game we were playing at another farm called what? I think it's Oribi or something. And we were around the 65 minutes. And these guys then challenged the referee. They wanted the penalty they'd claimed in the first half.
Yeah.
And the game was abandoned. The game was abandoned. Yeah. You can see where now I am. I'm coming from where I was playing organized competitive football. And then there were two regions, northern and southern region. I'd played in the competitive southern region.
Yes.
Now I'm going where I'm playing in the farms, and people can claim a penalty from the first half.
Anyway, guys, we're just going to go for a break. We are talking to Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe. I was going to do the show with Takaendesa second segment. Anyway, don't move away. I'm enjoying this one. I hope you are enjoying. We are back in a moment.
The pain is not on the day of missing our dear ones. The pain is really when you live without them and with their presence in your mind. But there is always a friend that will stand by you in those times.
A friend that holds you close. A friend that can put a smile on your face even in times of mourning.
Munyaradzi,
Umdudus,
the comforter,
Sawira Mukuru, Umgani Omkuru.
Every day we celebrate the love shared,
The smiles shared, the journey endured together, the burdens made lighter. Sawira Wemuri, Umgani Wemuri.
Sawira Mukuru,
Twafamba newe, nawe uhamba nathi.
Nyaradzo, Sawira Mukuru.
Umngane omkhulu.
Welcome back, In Touch with the Legend. We are in touch with Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe. Nyaradzo Group are powering this show. Nyaradzo Group are in the business of financial services. They're in the business of funeral policies as well. So if you have got a business that you think resonates or go in tune with Nyaradzo Group, just get in touch with them so that you can be partners, or you can actually get assistance from them. Like I said, we also have SEAL, Sawira Mukuru, Sawira Events, SEAL, Sawira Events and Lifestyle. Sawira Events and Lifestyle. That's what I understand. The SEAL, SEAL, Sawira Events and Lifestyle. They are in the business of events management. So if you want to hire anything to do with events, be it your home theater, be it your projector, be it your PA system, your tables, your chairs, decor, catering, anything to do with events, they are at your service. You can also hire their events hall as well alongside Mazoroze in Harare. Very beautiful hall where you can actually hold your events there. So, yes, mkwanyira kuti unohire event hall yacho, unovoitwa event yacho futi ipapo. And saka kana muine a big event that you want, you can actually contact CEO Sawira Events and Lifestyle. They can do that for you. But right here we are back to football, talking to the legend Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe. And pena yedu tawida.
Pena bora pera. Where to go? That was one.
Kana musingatipe pena yedu bora pera.
Raakudzoserwa pakuti ritwe restart rokikirwa kumunda rodira. Remember I have one footballer.
Yeah.
So when he's kicked out,
mutombotsvaga
iroro, and eventually the game is abandoned.
Yeah.
The other one is maybe one of the farms, Rutamba Bora, and there's an accusation on the referee being unfair.
Yeah.
And this other old man comes from the compound with an X.
You lie?
Yes, he wanted to X the what?
X the ball for the referee.
The referee. And he is not even part of the what? Of the fans. All he had from the compound. Referee ari kufavor. Apo ane demo. And the demo aida kutotema referee zvemachwa. And the referee ran for his dear life. So, but along the way, there's now this decentralization of companies, the promotion of growth points.
Yes.
And they came Pioneer Seeds. It was an international company. It was an American, DuPont, an American seed processing company.
Okay, yeah.
And they form a company, a team. It's in Division 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So these courses come. There was also a partnership with Sports for All, Machist. And they were the Danish who were sponsoring Machist.
Oh, yeah.
So they wanted elite sport, gymnasium, you know.
Yeah.
But they were convinced that if they wanted people close,
it has to be football.
There has to be football.
It has to be football.
So the legend then, late, may his soul rest in peace, big man Matongorere.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he was going around training
the country.
But then Machist was the place because there was sponsorship.
Oh, okay. Yes,
coaches were trained at no expense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There
was sponsorship.
Yeah.
So when it was explained, Yebet's father, Jompana, Coach Jompana.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Newton Maroa.
Oh, okay.
He was also with Nelson.
Okay.
They were the instructors then. So he was a Machist guy. They are a Machist guy. Down the road, as you are going after Juru, after Bora, you go Msami Cross. The next Pafort 4, that's where Yebet comes from.
Okay.
So his father would do all this football business and go back home. So he was like, he wanted also to develop the coaches within the vicinity of his area. That's how he came. But at Pioneer Seeds now, they didn't have somebody whom they felt was literate enough to go and do the what? The course.
Yeah.
So I went for my first course. I think it was in March at Domboshala Training Center. Okay. Level 1 there.
Level 1 coaching, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the big man was surprised by my level
of understanding.
Of understanding, my literacy level.
Yes.
By the way, I didn't talk of before I went to Dunlop, I'd tried going teaching
Oh, yeah.
So I have also a teaching background.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Nelson said, no, you're too good. Good as your eloquence.
The understanding and eloquence. Yeah.
So I would want you to come for the next course if you so make it.
Yeah.
But when you hear the facilitator say that, I knew I'd made it already.
You had made it already, yeah.
And I think I was fast-tracked. I didn't wait the mandatory period to wait.
To wait for...
I was invited to Marondera in July for level 2.
Oh, yeah?
I done in March.
Yeah.
And I'm invited. But Big Man was, he had so much devotion.
Oh, so it depended on the instructors.
Yes,
If you see potential.
Yes.
It's not like
yes.
unonzwa vamwana vanozotanga kucomplaina kuti iyazoenda kunoita iyo sei
Akafavorwa.
but he said at the discretion of the instructors who actually recommend.
You get it as I go through this road. And time at Marondera, we did our level 2. It was a bit challenging. I went through. Then our local instructors, this is how professional Nelson was.
Yeah.
They didn't want to, he was not like one shoe fits it all. Yes. Then he would only do
Very
up
flexible.
to level 2. Up to level 2.
Yeah, okay.
Level 3 was an international course. They would invite a foreign instructor.
Where?
For level 2.
For level 3.
For level 3, I mean.
Yes.
November was the what? Level 3. You can imagine.
Yeah.
And I think the waiting period was supposed to be a year or 2 years. But the way I'd excelled in the first levels, then Nelson and the chairman of the association, Coaches Association then, was Bob Lines. They then invited me for level 3, being hosted, which was being facilitated by the German coach, Horst Crete. And there was an outcry in the country, like we were saying. Hey, this guy is favored. I think we were 3.
Watandi naye ku level 1
akatanga level 1 gore rinato ku level 3 pari kufamba chi pari kufamba mari and there were letters written letters to ZIFA, letters to Sports Commission. You can imagine. And look at the pressure which is there. I'm there, everybody doesn't like me. I am one of those guys who is getting undue favors.
Yeah.
I went there. We were about 42 coaches.
So, pamamuchita level 1, level 2, manganyu practice era.
Now there was a pioneer team.
Oh, so I could, mama kuenda
ndichinovabatsira now at least I'm at level 3. Yeah, it was a challenging course. If you ask the coaches who were there, we were with the CEO, the former CEO, Jonathan Mashinga, Edim Chongwe. Most of the big guys were there. But nobody knew who Maxwell is.
Yes.
This is a guy who has come from southern region and has gone to the rural areas. And to them, he's not a football person. Probably maybe in the teacher or something.
Yes, yeah. Background.
In a football background.
Region,
in a football background. And I'm convinced with my ability, if I had not then been torn in between the academics, which was a push from the family. If I had pursued football, I would have played. Because the people I played with in Division 1,
they went on
to my teammates, and my teammates who were excelling together. So I'm at level 3. I think out of the 42 coaches, 19, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure of the number, but it was slightly less than half who made it, who passed. Right. And I was one of the what?
The one that passed.
That's what vindicated Nelson and the group.
Yes.
They then said, we had identified talent. Look at it. This guy is one of the what? The best performers.
And besides, makosi amdhara matongorira enenyu mudhara paishandwa kaka.
Right.
Ground.
You don't work. You haven't seen Worst was one man whom I felt was very racist.
You have to be fit.
Worst would not laugh.
Ground fitness.
It was 21 days. We never saw him smile. For 21 days, the German guy.
Yeah.
And Nelson was at Caps.
That time.
He was coaching Caps. So he would leave and go and coach what? Caps. And my then practical assessment, I wasn't assessed. You know what happened was like I was doing pressure training. And I presented my plan. And I was the last coach. It was towards sunset. And as I started, Horst and Bob Lines came in and took over my session.
Your session.
I barely...
It was nice.
Whether it was nice or I don't know.
Yeah.
But they took over. Horst, when at the end he then said he wanted to show the coaches how you can supervise a training program at elite level.
Yeah.
But then, remember, them taking over my program meant I'd done badly. That was in my thinking.
Yeah.
So they called me after that for some evaluation. Coach, how did you see this? I said it was terrible. And I'm answering the German guy. I said, what do you mean? And Bob Lines wanted to shut me up. I said, no. I asked them whether I'd planned anything out of context. They said no. The plan was all right. Then I challenged them why they took over
my session.
They took over my session. Bob Lines wanted to best, but the German guy said, no, the coach is right. We shouldn't have done what we want. We did. And when Nelson came in the evening after his session, the German guy told Nelson that this short coach wanted to beat me. That's how he put it across that I'm summoned by Nelson. Hey, Max, why do you want to beat the instructors? Then they were not educators, they were instructors. I explained to him, and when the results came, I'd succeeded. And I was happy. And that's when, you can imagine, I'm talking of 1998, 1999.
Yeah.
That's when Nelson then said,
that should be, yes, 98, 99. Yes, towards the end of 98.
And
yes.
Nelson says...
Yeah, it coincided because remember, that's when Nelson came to
Caps
United. Because he came just after I left.
Just
before I left, I think I played about 2 games with Nelson.
Then he left, yeah. So Nelson says, maybe he saw the potential in me. That's when I started instructing. I'm assisting Nelson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And you can imagine, that's, when I look at it now, maybe it's like 25, 26, 27.
Yeah.
This is how...
You're now helping
Nelson.
Instruction.
I'm helping in coach education. Wherever Nelson, if I'm free, wherever he's going, he's inviting me.
Okay.
And I'm assisting him. And I think a year later, there came level 4. It was CAF funded. It was now, then it was the former technical director, Ben Coffey, who came. The best of the best were then. And everybody now acknowledged that there was Maxwell somewhere. And from there, I then gave full time to coach education, and I was coaching Pioneer because that's where our business was. 2004, 2005, I buy more came. They'd been promoted, they'd come in and relegated. and they'd been promoted again. So they came, they drove. The chairman then, Mr. Wavo Gunda, came to the Gross Point. I didn't know him.
This is a Premier League team.
A Premier League team, and I'm out in the what?
Coming to look for a coach
in the rural areas.
The rural areas.
Whoever had given him that information, something, and that's a funny story, yeah? He came, he drove, somebody directed me to my house. It was number 14. He went there, he met my late wife. And she was told they'd gone to look for a newspaper. And he came back to the shops. And as he was scouting, he saw a guy, maybe he was athletic enough to be a coach, with a newspaper. And he was driving. And he's driving slowly, trying to call me. And it was good during the time of these political elections, national elections.
Yeah.
And I was afraid now. This Benz looked to be something. Yeah. And you know, Pambora is like a cowboy town.
Yeah.
It's a shop.
Yes,
Then you get a small opening.
Yeah.
So I was walking fast to get to the opening so that I could walk. And this guy lowered his window, and he then say, and you know, when somebody with a political word, he says he has your family. They would rather take you and release you.
Yeah, I want to listen.
I get into that guy's car. There were two of them. These guys they just greet me. They say nothing. And they maneuver to my what?
To the house.
To the house, and you know what was going through my what?
Direction.
And I'm imagining I'm not going to find anyone in the house. I find there my wife is smiling.
Yeah.
My Jongwe.
Yeah.
Tawawana. But she has smiling face.
Yeah.
We got there. Then they broke their story. We have been promoted.
Yeah.
We want you to come not as a head coach.
Yeah.
They initially wanted me as a head coach. Then I asked what had happened with the coach who had promoted the team.
Yeah.
Said no, he wasn't qualified enough. He was a young man. He's also late. Vusam Lilo.
Okay.
Zagalo. He's one of the best brains in football. I wish he was alive. And they offered me the technical manager's job. They said, you can think over it, but we want you. You are the best man in terms of your qualification and everything. We want you. And I remember that was 2004 into 2005. They left a lot of money for my wife to buy. Newspaper, need drink. But I think it was an equivalent today to about 2,000 or 3,000 USD. It was a lot of money. And as my wife left, as they left, and my wife got and I'm pressurized now. I'm pressurized. Kunze kwakanonoka kuedza kutoti ndikonfirme kuti ndinoda kuuya because madam vaona vanhu vasiya mari. Have you seen a newspaper
there's more money
when you get there? And I come to buy more. Then it was coached by Max Malume Moyo.
Okay, yeah.
That year, and I came as technical manager. I'm writing reports. I'm trying to advise, but I'd gone. Remember, Vusa is also part of that team.
Okay.
Now. He's an assistant. Vusa is an assistant. Kuda Masaraure. He's also an assistant. And there is Max Malume as the head coach. I'm the technical manager. And I'm writing reports. I'm interacting with these guys. I also want to learn. But academically, as a coach, I'm more qualified than who?
Than all of them.
Than all of them, Max included.
Hey, I'm going to break. Interesting. Let's go for a break, guys, and carry on with this story quickly because I can't stop. You know, imagining what happened next. So what do you think? What happened next? Let's go for a break and we'll get to know about it.
Sita serious mta. Bafesha peta serious. Dairara mo irisaruzu. Daidama kore mazana mana. Sawira huya timborangana. Timboronga tijinemka.
Hey guys, we are back. We are back with the legend Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe. Without wasting any time, we want to hear the story.
So Ahmed Baimo, we ended well. We were working well with Max Malume. Initially, he had some resistance because he didn't also know me.
Yeah.
But eventually, he saw that I was the boys now. When Momoyo, that was the group with Momoyo.
Oh yeah, that's Wana Umbro.
Wana Umbro, Wana Chandida, and they are saying no, Inganga yam dara dube. Yeah, that's what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the year going on, I think we were number 4. The West could be number 5, but there's a number 4, number 5 in the first season. And there were some arguments with the owners of the team. Max left the following year. I'm still with the team. I remained with the team. And Raman came in. Raman presided over about 12 games before he went to Telecom Wanderers.
Telecom Wanderers,
Malawi. But the team yapedza iripa
top 4.
Top 4. But Raman abva azoenda asaramba kufaya.
Yeah.
My results were not coming. We were number 2 from the bottom.
Ish.
Raman goes. Now it's 2006. And there was an argument. The executive wanted other coaches. Dr. Dube insisted on the academically qualified coach.
Maxwell Dube.
Maxwell Takaendesa
Jongwe. Takaendesa rakabva.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, Mr. Takaendesa. My official name is Maxwell Takaendesa, by the way. Jongwe is maybe Daiguru Mapurisa Chinze alias Jongwe. Or it's a pseudonym.
That's my supporter.
But what happened is... But what happened is... Takaendesa, officially I am Takaendesa.
Oh, okay.
But he was a bully, He was a fighter, I'm told. He would hit people, survive on fighting.
Oh, okay.
He had a long white beard. So Raiwe Jongwe Jena. So the name Jongwe became... The nickname became more popular than
the real surname.
The real surname.
Oh.
So as I was talking about, as I said earlier, we were 5 boys. Out of the 5 boys, 2 ndo vanotoshandisa Jongwe. Vamwe vanoshandisa Takaendesa, the official name. But the official
birth certificate kutoti Jongwe.
Dorato felt like the family name. Hence I now say ndikasara ndiri Maxwell Takaendesa. Nobody will identify me. But officially, if you come and look for Maxwell Jongwe, you might not get me. You can't sue that person.
Now I get it. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So I might buy more. Raman has left. The owner of the team is insisting that the academically qualified takes off. I take over when Raman has left. But I'm given 3 games. We were supposed to play Wange, Highlanders. Yeah, the all conquering Highlanders. Yana Ona Gombani, Charles Tulufia, that one. And Shooting Stars, the Shooting Stars which took over, which took all the Dynamos
players.
Yeah. And I refused initially. I said if they didn't want to give me the job, they could pass it on to someone because they can't give me 3 games. When somebody had 12 games, and the team was second from the bottom.
Yeah.
So there was an argument between the executive and the owner of the team. First game, I'm beaten at home against Wank, 1-0. Umbro was injured. So I used the second choice goalkeeper. He fumbled, we lost. And we were coming to Islanders here in Blawa. And you guess what? We won that game 1-0.
Wow.
And the doctor Dube phoned. After the game, he said, he's
And you felt vindicated.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's from Manikal and Chipinge part.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So his question was, when he phoned, he said, hey, Jongwe, anaji wangani. Tikatita winner 1-0. No, I'm serious in the room workshop.
Yeah.
Tell me anaji wangani. Tikatita winner in the guys will be to dressing room.
Yeah.
And the boys were happy, buy more, zipa pauro.
Yeah.
And the Dr. Dube says, the executive, whatever you had said, remove that. This is the coach.
Yeah.
I told you he's qualified.
How he's feeling
He's vindicated.
Yeah.
That's how I got the Baimo job.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think I presided over 9 games. I never lost it. I lost the Wange game.
Yeah.
Thereafter, I didn't lose. I think 9 games, I didn't lose. Then the team was sold to Manchester, to Caps. Team, that was the birth of
Caps Rovers.
Caps FC.
Caps FC.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how we went there.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's how we went there, and I coached the 3 games. Because when the people buy a team, obviously they have their vision. And they brought in Joy, Coach Antipas. The one I'm playing against today.
Yeah.
And I supported him. He was coach of the month, I think, thrice, from August to...
With the Caps FC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. With the same players?
Same players, everything. Apana, he didn't bring anyone. Same players. And we are there the following year.
And what were you now?
I am his assistant.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because, these institutional teams don't want to play around with contracts.
Oh, yeah.
They'll just repost you so that they honor your what.
Yeah.
So at the end of the year, I think we didn't. He thought, I'm convinced Joey felt he knew the team the following season. So there was a bit of a distance between us. And the results didn't come.
The next year?
The following year.
Okay.
They were struggling. Now with Caps FC. And they brought in the late, may his soul rest in peace, Bishek Chidzamka, to be head coach now. Joey is assisting Mishek. And I'm assisting them. But then I volunteered to go to the development side.
Oh, okay.
And I left. If you remember one of the defenders who then came to Caps, I recruited him in that development side to Caps United, David Chipala.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, he was one of that crop of my development.
Okay. Yeah.
And along the way, with different beliefs. I believe in playing football, not with extras. They believe in some psychological extras.
Special projects.
You know them. And we had issues. Every time on Friday, the team is left with me.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
You enter
special project. And the boys were not chanting, I would then go, why don't you have confidence, But they felt maybe...
But
now coach, like when we came to Islanders, the whole week it was pressing and countering.
Yes.
They knew I was So I think these guys, when they were going for special project, that's an assumption.
Okay.
It's not a fact. But I think they were told that the other coach who is not remaining, who is not coming. Who is remaining. So the meeting was arranged where I was supposed to be relegated completely from the
team.
But the manager was shaky, Tauro was the one guy who will just say it as it is.
Yes.
He called me.
Yeah, he was
don't. This meeting, they haven't invited you, but we are special projects. So I went. They couldn't. but I then volunteered kuti aiwa benchi redu raita sei rakurisa.
Yes.
Inini rega concentrate on the what? On the development side.
Okay, yeah.
But ndaipiwa winning bonus and everything. The season went on. They couldn't. 6 games to go. The team again, like the Raman issue, was number 2 from the bottom. Yajikiwa nemono motapa ya Norman when Norman started coaching. Coach Norman. 4-0 with DZ. I'm called to take off. Wapana waenda ku executive. Team inonyura. Coach anoseva team aripo. Kanzi ari kupi. Choti kunzani. Kanzi aiwa.
Iwe daruko akaenda
kuti Wester munhu ari ku development ndiye coach. Adhara aramba zvikanzi after all kana kuri kurelegate kuti tatoita sei?
Zvatongoita.
Tatorelegate munze. So I'm called. I'm told takupa team tadzinga ma coach joina mission. Ngati no I can't. Ndinoramba sei? Ngati no. One zvinoita kunge ndiri kuva back step. 2 team yanyura kai yakunyura ne CV yangu. Ini ndichangotanga. So the chairman went away, Mr. Chindove, Erasmus Chindove, the husband to Busi. I came maybe after you were left in the office. I think he was out for 40 minutes or so, and you are alone in that office. It was one of those tortures. I came back. The chief executive officer, where Caps was the patron of the team. At you were employee Caps, just go and give him orders. So when he came, he just said, coach, are you employed at Caps? I said, yes, sir. As a coach, is it? I said, yes. Yeah. We are reposting you at when they say go Giddies or QV. Unless Kanamata Muchada sends out Caps. And would you go back to your wife and say, the Siabas and Gutin and the Ramba coach? It was on a Wednesday. And I said, with your support. And they gave me the job. Joy Trader say. Because Joy contract yake Mishek wangu to agree out wano compensate. Joy contract yake yaipera at the end of the year. That what did you have in mind? They said the technical advisor, but I think I go team. That I know it's fine. I had no issues na Joy. Joy is fond. We have spoken to Jongwe, go for training. And the weekend of training that I want the end of training. You go with me good training. Taenda. You know how embarrassing it was. Taenda Joy appears a session. It is said muhall but I trained of Barclays Sports Club. Anangu tachinja set up a technical team. Coach Jongwe ndo coach and all the boys came to the stage
to celebrate.
Hey, we haven't even played a game on this simudza. So I don't go ngochita say. It was so embarrassing.
Kuma players. Itaura kuti mukudeni.
Plus jisai.
Leudi
we had a very good run. Tagarova Eastern Lions, Tikanorova Chapungu 5. We drew Mwana Africa kumarondera. There were no grounds. We lost to Motor Action Vatazokera red line. We were playing Rhinos the following game. A win. Yaiwina pakati pedu ne Rhinos ndo eva yaita sei.
Eva survive.
Eva survive. Tovataro Rhinos mu dzora sekwa 5-0. Wow. I remember that. And thus now I'm in charge. I get the contract here, Caps FC. And there's a lot of experience. We were not supposed to lose to Caps United, remember?
Yeah.
You would lose to any other team, huh?
Not Caps United.
Not Caps United.
Because
you do not lose to Caps. I remember when we were playing, now I was head coach. Ndilikuwa assist kwa na Eddie Mchongwe na Tobias Mchikambanje. Because Tobias tamba tese ku Monarchy. So I've brought mine.
You brought him, yeah.
Tamba ne Caps wapana wanakuya taenda kwa Harare Safari Lodge.
Yeah.
Chandida and his group took all the players away zvikanzi ndekwe matourist agusikwebhora. Usiku.
Yeah.
Tauzomutswa zvikanzi ma players esaita sei. And there was only one player who remained. The late Lenny Gwata. One.
Okay, yeah.
All the players were drive kana Momoyo na Francis. Mumota dzavo vatakurwa vaendwa navo.
Vaendwa navo kupi man?
Vaenda kudzimba dzavo.
Kunyeva. Hanzi yaiswa motere matourist.
The whole night tapendwa nembavha navhusa. Trying to look for the players angazi in the team all over. And we were playing what?
Caps United.
Caps United. Kanzi na patron amugoni kuva sanction a game recaps.
Yeah. One for time.
One to find what time sanction. I know you want to be disciplinaries, but after and we game. Drew in Rufaro. And I stayed at Caps thereafter. I left Caps FC. They issue again these special projects. from I hope Mr. Nyaruanga will get to hear this. Because hanzi muri kutamba bhora rakanaka coach but
hamuna kusimba.
Hamusi kuteerera mutemo womumusha. Tikati mutemo wopi zvikanzi kana imi muchifudza mombe dzepamba pedu imi munongoti nadzipinda mudanga. Zvadzinodya nezvadzichaita mudanga hazvinei. Ndedzenyu mombe. Saka imimi muri kuti majezi kana aenda nakit manager moya odirwa sauti and the like. Saka imimi hamusi kuti tikati saka imbofunga kuti special project ndiri kutamba bhora. Bhora rinotrainwa. Saka kana zvadaro ngatichisiyane.
Yeah.
That's how I left Cape FC. Just like that. And I hated football. I hated football because I'd saved that team. 6 games to go. And I had tough games. I remember I had to play Chapungu, Yana Dumisani Mfudze, Kazbet Malajila, Asmoni Azisu, Philip Marufu. One of the strongest.
Strong, yeah, they were strong, yeah.
We beat them 5 in Kwero.
That's good.
I had to play Ngana Africa. Ngana Africa Yana Rijimare. We drew Maronde. We beat Rhinos and saved the team. And the next thing was a special project. Team, I think it was number 5 or number 6. Then I left. I hated football. I think I waited for, it was around May, June, July. And I think I go on a bora kana paper aloise.
But kubasa mayende kubasa.
Kukepse. I don't think and I respect those guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mariangu, I left on Thursday, on a Tuesday, Friday,
yeah.
And I hated football. I didn't want even to see when I was Tamba Boram Street. I was a gara.
Growth boy in there.
I now garage tungis.
Oh, okay.
I was Kuyunu to all then.
Oh, okay.
So around September, I think, September or October, no, that's what, one day after church, my wife was surprised. So it does say. I was going to watch, I went to watch Kiglon versus Lancashire. And the Bora Pera, and almost go gara kuma VIP, and I don't gara kuma support. Bora Pera and I famba cross Muchibuku. No, the days when my bosses Kiglon. Maona say Bora, they drone, what draw, it was a good game. And I stitched drop on my points. No. They played well, unfortunately, I want to win. Akana Mushida would it say, could you join? We are Ikuma offices, they do railways.
Yeah.
On Monday. No, that day in the weather, we can off Kabas. The time here, hyperinflation is in.
Oh, yes. Kuna 2008.
That's I went there. Because Muruda Marites is my US Kazola. I wouldn't know that in Muruda 780. That's I know it's fine.
Yeah.
Salary. Because the signing one can do that 3,000 US. Because to go pay yes, but move a mind up a window, monopiwa 1,500.
Yeah.
But when to go $10. No go in the marimo.
I'm not bena mari.
Ndakafamba dzifemberezva tinotaura zvazvo. You can be seen in Mbava. Ndakafamba town yese ndichongokwidza homwe yaive ne1500. Because it was surprising. It was big money. Taisingazive US. I go to my house, to my family, I gave my wife the money. She didn't want to take it. And indoda kugara nemhuri yangu. Zvemapurisa handidi. So I showed the contract and I was at Kiglon. I promised them a top 8 position. It was their first season. And we were number 6, I should think.
But I'm not Bena.
And then we said, "Bena."
That I'm not a billionaire.
And I'm was yours, Bena. I should have bought a bigger property in the Lodens.
Yes. But then I'm then
what I didn't. I'm
$10 JJ wait a mar.
I wait $10 quite going to my shop to wait 10 days in my US and Afro food.
Yeah.
$10. You do shop and shop. I had 1,500.
I'm gonna panic.
Tapeza.
But I didn't. But team is
I'm confessing. I'm one of them. Kigloni aiwana ma US kusati kwakushandiswa chinzwa ngoni kwamtichinja musungwa
pitangozitaurwa tiri nati around South Africa.
I was at Kigloni ndaipiwa mari mabonasi $50 aipiwa wapfana
tese mdara tese takaluza opportunity that time tangaziva kuti zvizviitika pana vanhu vaiziva zvaiitika because taititanga to South Africa guys taitotambira ndoya taitambira foreign currency
kuti waifanira kungoya
taifara kungoya nayo kuno kutosvika tongobhena kuno ameno takapotsa opportunity
so I'm at Kiglon. I left the following year because wanga wasina uzoita owner the other 1,500 and kwazoitwa dollarization ndakuzivawo mari now. I left kwasara vaenda 6 games. Football has been kind and not been kind with me. Ndiri kuona bhora ravo vachitamba nehighway muchibuko, but ndina attachment yeteam even if ndisisiko kuina Solskjaer, Minuka, Colin Mahara and what kubva kwakuwara defender last minute Tawanda Munyanduri akwara abva ari bleeder ndobva ndatodedzera nado who is the medic now at Simba ndikati udza makochi vaise chii because vanga vari pagate patiri vaise imwe player because bhora ranga raita sei ratopera matova muinjury time optional time. I don't know whether he told the coaches or he didn't. Ndobva vaedza kudzosa Tawanda Munyanduri into the game kana referee ane blood ngaachinje sheti time yakadzokera panze ndobva vagoiswa bhora 1-1. Whereas indaiti vangoise defender
chero munhu chero ana ari pabench kungoti amire vangovhara ipapo.
Guess what happened? Mudressing room zvikanzi timu haingawine kochi Jongongo akagara kupi? Kuseri kwegate. You can imagine. And the boys call me, coach, musapote muchiuya kumabhora edu. Musapote muchiuya kumabhora edu. I felt very abused. But 2 games later, they called me vakundideko. Kadaiva mune mari yangu. Go to my lawyer. Because lawyer rako ndiani, they thought I was joking. I gave me the number. Vaenda paBeverly Court. They saw Musa and Vote Musa, the lawyer. And they say mari yaka. Then he will come tomorrow. Ndabva ndazofona wama4 dzipane mari ndoendaenda chinotora mari yangu and I went back to the job ndakuita basa rangu and the next thing you know this journey in football how our football is taenda our first game yanga iri versus motor action ina Lindile Dube ainaujikiwa 7 games. It was the 8th game. Taenda ndikati vanhu moya muchinditora pasengeza 3 ndakagara ndakuzengesa 3 ndakagara pamashops pena tikuna vanhu vari kubva nekumatoilets makochi ese bhazi rakafero sana dzaiwa ndikwa madzibaba toenda unodi nditeme kuenda uchi dzaiwa handiti munoenda kuchechera tingoenda and I went there. These guys patendererwa pabvunzwa kochi Mahara makatenga gamenzi here osana kanzi handina coach Soul akutsula abavunzwe kazasisa yasvika pandiri simakatenga gamenzi kati handina and why I go to church go Anglican and munoenda kwamunoenda kusaka pano maingei and this guy is hard on me for about 40 minutes izamari mimi ndokunyudza I wanted to hit him, you know.
Kunye mazibaba.
So what is it? Sengeza ji 5
kuseru umatombe
kuseru not 5 kunenje ku industry
ndiko
3 aiwa 3 extension
kwamarabu
iko kuya
nokonu
so akanzwa akaona ndakuda kusimko bandi ndakara ndazobva paipai I went back home. I sort of forgetting about the game around ndadzoka my wife says kwamusikuenda kubasa what's the problem and I wonder abuse bazoti time I think around 12 mata musikuenda ko vana vamakatraina ngwese then I got into a kombi ndaenda parailways paipai ndasvika vapfana paive nemaplayers aivepo aitotamba mutimu. Those are my boys, man. Finga was there, Tawanda Nyamandwe, Gifty Bello, and there were about 4 or 5. Vasukavaudza my players are mamwe saitika. Taenda kuya kumotor action in Dagara. I'm expecting my assistant coaches and the goalkeepers coach to go for warm up. Vana havasikuya. Coach Ndawana Dube, the goalkeepers coach comes and says, "Musikuya ku warm up, what's happening?" ndamudhara zvinotodai ndikati zvinodai nini chiiko maplayers ngauye kuno ndadzika paizvanzi vana vasikuda ndaenda mudressing room aiwa isusu hatidyiswe takapromotwa tichiita izvozvi chichi hatitambe delayed chichi ende mustangiratayo kana singatambe bhora hatiadvise ichi mareferees says that the game is not played but ndazofunga mandata vanoda kutamba endaya vasingadesara my captain was Mudiwa Msuku so Mudiwa went there kune vari kuda kutamba kuti vanhu vachizosara ndobva vamwe vangoenda and we won that game 1-0 from then ndikati hakuna munhu anongonzwa kuti aenda ikoko chete don't see the light there. And I left then after the end of the season I was invited to Monomotapa.
Okay,
yeah. And from Monomotapa I stayed there for some time. I left Monomotapa, I was at home. Then we joined, you remember, that's when I came to Caps United.
You got the call to Caps United.
Caps United. But in between I'd done CAF Advanced, I've done some instruction courses with FIFA. I'd done FIFA Advanced then. So I was one of the, academically one of the.
How did you get the call from Caps? Who gave you the call to Caps United?
No, it was Mr. Jerry. And they said tisangane ku office kwa Mr. Piri.
Kwa Mr. Piri to Hillside.
Ku Hillside.
Yeah, that's when we met. I was also told I was already the manager, marketing manager. Then we met. But did you know that I was coming? I was also been invited as the assistant coach.
I'm told ndakwa Mr. Piri.
Oh, that time, yeah.
How would you take tika to promote you? Have you realized one thing? Imimi muri coach education. Ku Caps United hakuna ma Caps Sons.
Yes.
Anokocha. So toda kuti tigurume Alois. No, ina ndina problem nani. Na any coach wherever I've gone. And this has happened.
The people that
some have not found it comfortable. That's what happened at Kiglon.
Yeah.
I worked with them when they recalled me, like I was saying. I just wanted to rush. So.
I was also surprised. Ndakangonzi urudiwa ku office kwa Mr. Piri. So I drove from there ndikauya kusaidu. Ndakasvika munhu ndobanda kutosvika ndichinzwa. And that's not ombonzwa kuti Moses Tunga has been fired. I didn't even know. Then I arrived ndakutonzwa pakutonzi. I didn't even have even one coaching course that I had attended.
That time,
I'd never, because I had just arrived from South Africa.
So I'm at Caps, you know the Caps experience.
There's this story that was doing the vibe match, but I know it wasn't true because I was there. We played at Lancashire Steel. At Lancashire Steel. Yes, we played at Lancashire Steel.
And I was there.
Yes, you were at the stadium.
For preparing for Lancashire.
Yeah. So
and
Zrunzi Mr. Jong anzi mimi manje anzi makwaya ne coaching board.
The tactical
board. Yes. Magara pakati pa Tour and Piri na Farajeri.
And I showed them.
They are supposed to play like this. They are supposed to play like that.
It was a funny story.
It was a funny story because I didn't even see you. Because I am the one, I was actually sitting
with them.
I
was sitting always when I get
we didn't even see you.
Even
so
when I
it was not a true. Yeah, I know it was not. It was actually a funny story because I was telling people, what story are you talking about? Because Game Rajorora was actually there. I was sitting with the bosses. With the bosses because I was already working for Caps United at that time. So I was actually sitting with them. So I'm like, where are you
every time I go into games, especially when I'm going for spying, I don't go to the VIP.
You go.
I go and see where I'm not seen, and I take my notes.
Yeah.
So whoever saw me there assumed I'd come for. I don't know how that story, but there are so many stories. Remember Caps? How could Caps win when Coach Jongwe was coming from the growth point?
Yeah.
He will always come tired, but you used to come and pick me from my place.
We did struggle.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We did struggle.
But I still feel up to today.
But it was a strong team.
Up to today.
You had assembled a very
up to today. I still feel there was a lot of toxicity in that setup.
Yes.
Where people were hovering around. If that team
and people were waiting
to pounce, they should have waited, because on that window that's when I brought Tapua Kumbuyani, Tawanda Mnyanduri, Tendai Samanja. You know,
you assembled a very good
team.
side.
So I still feel it was a bit unfair on us. We would have been given a time, and there was resistance from a number of senior players, because the bringing in of these players meant the old guard was eventually going to be what? To be sidelined, and there was that resistance.
I believe that. I believed in that team because I saw these boys coming through. You know, I was like, oh, this is good, because I was new. I didn't know a lot of them. So I was seeing them for the first time at the training ground, and I'm looking at this boy. Where was he? This boy is good. I was really impressed by Tendai Samanja. Yes, I didn't know this boy. And you were talking about it. You were like, we need to bring this boy. Then when he came, and I'm looking at this boy, I'm like, damn, this boy can play. And there was a game we played, I think Ghana's, and you played him at right back, and he was a midfielder. And all of a sudden he's playing at right back. I'm like, but he excelled in that position as well. Then I was like, I agree that they could have given you a little bit more time, because that was a completely new team. I still feel new team, because the boys were still new, coming from all over
different teams.
Yes.
Even up to today, I'm not taking anything away from Coach Ian. Ian is doing a great job at Caps. There's revamped Caps, revived Caps, but I still feel I have unfinished business at what? At Caps United.
One redemption.
I feel I wasn't given. I'm so confident about my competence, you know.
Yeah.
So I left Caps after that. I'm one guy who doesn't say a lot.
Yeah. They said part about that time is that now it was more like, I've never heard that in the whole world, that an assistant coach anonzizo agono coach akakanya 6 games man.
No, that was you know, that's why I'm saying it was so toxic that
and people became so.
How do you then talk of Alois and Tlakama when I'm the boss? Because they're just doing what I want them to do. And you were doing your best. Even Tlakama was doing his best. But it's unfortunate it didn't work out. Yeah. When I left Caps, I went back to coach education.
I was an instructor.
I was now a full-time instructor. I went back to coach education. I forgot about football.
That's when I also started my coaching courses
now.
I was laughing. I was thinking about it when you said you were fast tracked. You did this one. I remember. I did level 3. I did level 1 and 2 in the 1 year. Then Miss Matongore said, no, come back. Then I had to come back to do the
new syllabus.
No, the junior one. The development one.
The grassroots.
Grassroots, yes. Then I went back. Matongore said, I want you to do all of it. I don't want you to do the shortcut. Yes. He said, go back. Then we went back to Dombosha to do, I think it was the German coach.
The German coach.
What was his name? The one who was technical director. No. Akazoita national team coach.
Fabish.
No, not Fabish. The other one. Pagels.
Oh, yes. This time, Pagels.
Yes, he's the one who took us for the grassroots.
A lot of grassroots.
Yes, he took us for the grassroots. Then I did the grassroots. So now we went straight from grassroots. We then went to the level 3 at commando.
I was the one.
You were our instructor at level 3.
At level
then we left
I
together.
Invited you.
Then you invited me to the Cup C.
Right.
Straight from level 3. You said, let's go. Then I think I spent 2 days at home. Then we went straight to Mutara
for the Cup C. I wanted to. You also, you are one of the people who let me down. You know, you're one of them, because
And what did I do?
You didn't know that. I had identified 15 coaches, whom I sent names to CAF.
Oh, okay.
To forego the mandatory waiting period.
Oh yeah.
You were in there. There was Coach Kaka. There was Coach.
Yes, he was in my class.
There was Coach
Kaka was in my
Chiragwi. There were 15 of you.
Yeah.
So you hear the stories going around. I was confronted by one guy who said, I'm going throughout the streets selling what? Certificates. And I just said I will be vindicated along the way. And like last season but one, when last season, when Coach Kaka played Coach Teki
In the Chibuku.
in the Chibuku final.
Yes.
And I said to myself,
Like, these are my boys.
these are my boys, and I'm vindicated now.
Yeah.
These are superintending over different teams, and they are clashing in the what?
Yeah.
The other one is a champion, and the other one is coming for the finals.
Yeah.
This is how you identify talent.
Yeah, I missed the board. They were in my class.
Yeah.
Both of them, we were together. We were going together.
Yeah.
We were going
Guthrie
together. And then we
Chibuka,
went to, yes,
it
and
was a
Kadri
number
Chibuka
of-
as well. He was in my.
There were 15
he was,
boys.
He was in my class.
There were 15
Then
boys.
we did CAF B together to Zifa village. The problem now came when we were doing the CAF A. I had a tournament organized in Dubai. In my honor, these guys, these these Zimbabwean guys, they had a tournament, like a social tournament.
In your honor?
In Dubai, yes. So they invited me over, they bought everything. So when I went, I came back on the day we were supposed to start CAF A,
Oh, okay.
Kusifa village. That whole class, the same class. Yes. And then now, when I arrived late around in the afternoon. Then I was like, you know what? I'll join
them tomorrow.
I'll join them tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I went to Ziva village. Coach Tao was
now the technical director.
instructor.
It was after.
Yes.
He was the technical director.
Yes. Then I arrived there a day late. Then when I got there, Coach Tao tells me, on the first day, that's when we compiled the list of all the coaches that are in the class. We have already sent them to CAF. Yeah. So it's too late. I don't know. I was not sure what was happening.
I wouldn't want to delve into that.
I don't know what was happening. I was told I couldn't join the class. The class was, was already set. And I did it. And you know what? That became the last CAF A course which was ever held here. Yeah. And I missed out from that class because of that one day.
And you are stuck.
And I got stuck. And I'm stuck to this day. So I wanted to come to your point, but I didn't disappoint you to that extent. Because I then got stuck. Because those guys, I was moving with them, we were moving together.
Went up.
So after that course, they went up, and that's when I was cut out. And that's when the standardization came in.
And you were left out.
I was cut out.
You was left out, yeah. But we had not shared about it. I had also not told you, because I didn't want you guys to relax on the assumption that we are protected or we are the TD's boys. It was only the talent I was seeing at you, and I wanted you to what?
Yeah.
To excel and go. And I'd written to CAFA. That's why they came in, they tried to scandalize me.
Nah, but, that was not. Because we went, those courses, we attended them.
And you know how rigorous they were. How rigorous they were. How rigorous they were.
Oh, it was tough.
We would, one thing, and even as I held the CAF A, the first CAF A when I was TD, the Burundian guy who is now the FIFA, he's coming back. Dominic Nyontsima, who is the FIFA technical consultant for Africa. He came and said, what favors do you want, TD? I said, I don't want any favor. I just want the best coaches to what? To pass. I have no friends. My friends are the competent what?
Yeah, the competent
coaches. This is how I've always looked at what?
Even in the classes, you were very tough.
This is how I looked at what? At football. And we would argue and argue and argue, but I remained steadfast to produce the best one.
The best coach.
The best coach. Yeah. And after CAPS, I advised the Mighty Warriors.
Yes, you were the technical director with the Mighty Warriors. When we won the
COSAFA. And you would come behind the scenes.
I was always there.
Yeah, and you know what was happening.
We we remain close even after Cape United. We remain close.
And
you know,
you saw what was happening. It's
Yeah,
not
I did-
maybe
I
when
don't- yeah.
people might not take it. We won COSAFA.
Yeah.
And then I went to be the TD.
Yeah.
And there was the Swazigate issue.
Yes, I remember that
And
one.
the
as well.
Swazigate issue involved a lot of what? A lot of senior guys.
Yeah.
And I got I became the villain for blowing that up.
Yeah.
I got suspended. I was never charged. And I, like the Caps FC, I hated football so much. Until now I was a farmer. I went to my farm.
Then you bounced back.
I retreated to the farm. And Yada
Yeah.
came for me.
Yes.
They called me when I was at the farm.
Yeah.
And I saved them.
You
That's
saved
in
Yada.
2020.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
And I came back and 2024.
You almost saved Chegutu Pirates.
Chegutu.
Hey, you came with a bang. What were you eating that time? Man, Chegutu was written off at that time when you
Yes,
arrived.
yes.
I know, but everybody had written Chegutu off.
You know, we missed by one game.
I know.
We missed game rentals. Yet we won that.
Yeah, you
would
would
have
have survived.
saved the team.
You came what?
I had good youngsters. Huh?
Yeah.
And there were even an issue with Turkey. Because the boys, Tino, Lutiro, Litima and Mavudzi. They were Ngezi boys, loaned to what? And he felt they'd gone 2 seasons, he could not integrate them. But when we beat Ngezi, they terrorized Ngezi.
Yeah.
When we beat Caps, they beat Caps.
Yes, I
when
remember
we beat
you
Chicken
beat Caps,
Inn,
yeah.
they beat Chicken Inn. They beat everything.
What was happening there?
No, we're just working. That team was fluid.
And suddenly you were almost like
we were
surviving.
almost there. We were almost there. But we lost out. Then after that, I was invited to Blawa Chiefs.
And those
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
flying and suddenly we had that, what made you leave Blawa Chiefs?
It's one team which had a lot of resources. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I had resources, Premier League resources.
Yeah.
A very strong team. The team at Blawa Chiefs can play in the Premiership now.
Yeah.
And be in the top 8.
So what happened? What happened? You were winning games.
And we were winning games. I left when we had not conceded even a goal.
Ish.
We had not even conceded 1 goal.
I know. So why did you leave?
Yeah, I felt I should go, I should go back close to my family. Plus, in these football circles, there's a lot of entitlement with the owners of the team. Not only local football. Even as you see Abramovich, and Perez, they put their noses into the areas they don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not one coach who will take that lightly. Because I believe I'm a technocrat in that field.
Yeah.
So when you interfere,
then it's a problem.
I just take my exit.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to be close to my family. And I've... Yeah, not
big. You can't be stay there in Blawa.
I wanted to be close to my family. It was taking its toll, though.
Yeah.
And I also, like I said, I have a farming project.
Oh, okay.
And trying to supervise it from here.
Then you decided to take up the other job.
The other job. I'm closer to home. After training, I can drive to the farm and come back.
That was brilliant because that made it possible for us to bump into you.
Yeah.
Because we had actually staying at this very same place.
Yeah,
we are
the same hotel.
And I was excited last night when we saw you there. We're like, Dara, we have to talk about your legendary story.
That's plus
a story of legends. Yours is a story of legends.
That's plus or minus me. I've coached, like I've trained in coach education.
Yeah.
Probably every coach in the country now.
Well done, yeah.
Now, one way or the other, you passed through my hands.
Yeah.
And
don't worry, I'm going to take it up.
No, I'm still waiting for you.
I'm going to take it up. I'm just waiting for the cafe. Once cafe comes, I complete cafe, then I'll be available.
It's coming next year.
Yeah,
but
then I'll be available. I still believe and I still dream that
unfortunate
I'm going
for
to
you,
make you proud.
Last time it was 1 month. In 2-week blocks.
Yes, I remember.
Now it's 6 months.
Yes, I know.
Now it's 6 months, but you go back. There's online learning, there's e-learning.
Nah,
and
you know,
that's
not difficult for me.
You should come back. And probably what we miss as coaches are local coaches, especially the former footballers. I would want to urge you and your colleagues, those who played at elite, to continue what? Researching. Yeah. We can't continue playing the football which was being played in the 90s.
In 1980s.
It can't. You can't carry that. Football
we need to move forward.
has evolved so much. It has become so scientific that at times I realize what we are doing is so ancient that
and we don't want to learn new things.
You
scared of learning new things.
Yeah, no. You know the education.
We can't stay like
Coach
that.
education is never meant to fail coaches.
Yeah.
CAF doesn't have that. FIFA doesn't have that.
To uplift.
Yeah, it's about to uplift. Yeah. And the whole idea is have him, assist him until he what?
Yeah.
He passes, he goes through. But people are so afraid of learning. And I mean, I guess it is in us as Africans. There's a lot of myths in our football. Special projects.
Nah, that I don't like.
You find it
that
all
I don't
over.
like. I'm always at loggerheads with that.
You find it all over.
That I don't like.
People are investing a lot of resources into special projects.
That
maybe
I don't like.
On a parting note, probably I want about 2-3 seasons at most.
Of coaching,
then I retire.
Then you retire.
I retire from everything football.
Please come on ZimSoccerNet, come on this show to announce your retirement.
Yeah.
We want you here.
After about 2-3 years. Thank you, Alas.
That game, guys.
I wish. When are you going back?
We're going back tomorrow.
Yeah, come and we are invited. Come and watch us.
We're going back tomorrow.
Come at Lufefe if you don't have a program and watch us play. You give me a technical input.
I'm sure by the time we fly to this show, because obviously we got hold of you here and recorded this. We definitely, guys, as you are seeing, this was a recorded show that we showing. I hope by that time when we are now people are watching, probably would have won this match.
Yeah.
That you taking.
Thank you. I take that.
We'll be talking about it in the comment section. But I
take that.
Yes. And that, thank you so much for coming to the show, and we really do appreciate. We hope for the best in your season with the other, and we hope you going to survive the chop with the other like you are always. And hope to see you again next year in the top flight and finish your 2 years in the top flight.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All the best. Guys, that was Takaendesa Jongwe. Maxwell Takaendesa Jongwe, it was a moniker, it was a nickname. But the real name is Maxwell Takaendesa, the head coach at Yada FC. But for now, we are done, guys. Let's meet again next week when we bring you another Zimbabwe footballing legend to come and share with us their footballing journey. My name is Alois Bunjira. Nyarazo Group, together with Seal, we're powering this show. Like I said, let's meet next week. Enjoy. Ta. Cheers.